Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to look at a couple of videos of some actual UFOs or UAPs that was kind of caught on radar. So of course what you're seeing here is the ever popular footage that the government released a couple of years ago. They had the gimbal footage and stuff as well, and these were actually caught on radar. So some people actually said this was a bird. They tried to debunk it and say this and that, which it actually wasn't. And then here's another one too, where the craft is actually going against the wind and it actually rotates and stuff. But I'll do a more in-depth video about these, and then also talking about Bob Lazar and how he was actually right on how these UAPs or UFOs fly. But what I wanted to do was present you guys with a couple of videos and actually get your feedback on it. And I'll have particular names for them too. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got. So it's a reason why I define this kind of as a Contrail UFO, and you guys will see that in just a minute. You'll see some basic footage now of this particular craft kind of flying around, and it's being tracked. Now, I'm not familiar with reading, all these readings and stuff on the screen. I am trying to get some books and documentation so I can better understand it, because that may be the go forward when we start seeing more of these craft being identified by different sections of governments of different countries and stuff. So I'll probably, when I get more information, be able to break that down, so when we start getting more videos of this, we can actually understand what's going on, the size of the craft possibly, and the speed and stuff for it. But with this one, the reason why I was calling it a Contrail UFO is because you guys have seen planes and stuff that fly through the sky, airplanes that leave kind of contrails and stuff behind, and those are not powered by, the airplanes are not powered by what we consider these UFOs to be powered by, which is interesting. But you'll see this in just a minute as this object starts to move over towards the left. It's going to actually leave a contrail behind it. Now, these are anti-gravity craft. They wouldn't use that type of, I guess, jet propulsion system, or use like fossil fuels to actually propel it to go forward and backward, which makes this one pretty interesting. And it's going to come up in just a minute as the craft starts to move more to the left. In just a minute, you'll see it actually jets out something from the back of it, but it doesn't move pretty quickly when it does it. So it may actually just be letting off some toxins, or maybe on the inside of it. I have no idea. So that's why I'm kind of presenting this to you guys, to get some of your feedback on what you think this may be doing, or what you think this maybe is. This could be something that we've created and we were testing, and then that happened, or it could be a drone. Someone could have just put a drone up there, and there it is. There it's coming out little by little. You guys see it there, and focusing in a little bit more. Now, it's not reacting, in my opinion, to what's ejecting out the back of it. I mean, something like that that's coming out the back of it would move that thing across the sky pretty quickly. So you guys see it there again. And it's just staying there. And I wish we had better footage of this, but this is kind of everything I have for me. It kind of shuts off, and then that's it. So leave your comments down below what you think happened with this, or what you actually think this may be. And gonna be on to our second and last video. So there's a reason why I said USO. Now, the submerged objects, or unidentified submerged objects, I think that term came around the 1990s or so, when people were seeing particular craft flying around like this one was, and then they actually went into the ocean. And I've read reports where people have talked about some of these objects have actually come out the ocean. And there's some videos that I'm going to do a little bit later on too about that, and some of the first USOs people saw a long time ago. But the reason why I call this a USO is because you'll see it flying around like this. It's going to fly around for probably another minute or so, being tracked by radar again. Once again, I'm going to have to really get into reading what these readings and stuff were on the screen, and then it's going to fly, and then it's actually going to go into the maybe a big river or an ocean. But you see this is flying around. Seems to be going at a pretty good rate and a pretty good speed, and it's pretty fast for a drone, in my opinion. And it's flying pretty straightforward, just a regular, I guess, civilian type drone. It could be a military type drone. As you guys see there, and it's flying actually pretty low, but it's being tracked. And as it's being tracked, it's going, and then just in another minute or so, you guys are going to see this thing go above a body of water, and then it's actually going to submerge itself into the water, and it's not going to make splashes or anything. Now, some people have said it's a camera trick, or maybe it's a balloon flying around, but a balloon doesn't fly in a straight line like this. If this was a balloon and the wind was blowing like that, the balloon would be all over the place. And kind of here it is focusing in a little bit more, and it's going to submerge in this water in just a second, and then bam, it's gone. No splashes or anything. So people said it was a camera trick. There it is. It's coming kind of in and out. But if these things have an anti-gravity field around it, you would not see a splash like you would if you threw a ball or a ship or a plane or anything crashed in there. And here it is again. You guys can see this kind of flying through. And this footage could be a little bit different. Like I said, I have to get into some of these readings and stuff for it. But here it is again. And the reason why people say it's a camera trick is because the object above it. They were saying, oh, that's somebody CGI'd something, and then it kind of flashes in and out, and then it's just going to disappear into the water. And bam, it's gone. And then the camera footage just literally stopped there. Alright, so there you guys go, a couple of clips there. I'll have some more information and more video clips coming out soon. Kind of like what you see here. This is very old footage from the 90s where a craft was flying, and then it seems like we shot something at it and it kind of jet off to the right hand side. But anyway, put your comments down below of what you think about those videos, what you think they may be, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.